What is happening, guys? Welcome back to the Easy Guide walkthrough for Black Myth Wukong, Chapter 3, Part 1. So this is going to be the longest chapter of the game, guys. This is the halfway point. This is a very, very long, drawn-out chapter, in my opinion, but also the bosses are a lot easier, I think, in this chapter than what we fought. So there's a few bosses that are kind of hard, especially in this first part that we're going to be getting to right away, but for the most part, not too bad. It's just a long, drawn-out chapter, but I'm going to get you guys through this in the best way possible today. So first off, we're going to start right here. There's nothing behind us. We can just move forward. So there's going to be a dude here. We'll take him out. Also, we're going to need a lot of will again, obviously, so kill as many enemies as you see. These enemies are actually very easy to take out. Just get behind them. They're very, very slow. You're going to be fighting these kind of guys a lot this chapter. And we're just going to run up the stairs here. And there's going to be a bat down here. One of these new enemies that you're going to be seeing. He's going to drop down right there. We're going to fight him first before we fight the big dude. So let him come to you. There we go. So these things are going to be all over this area too as well. They're kind of an annoying enemy because they can fly. And we can't fly, so it is what it is. I'm going to go ahead and get a smash attack on this dude. And go ahead and grab that chest. Alright. And then grab the plant here. And now, while it looks like you can go out here, you can't. So, there's a lot of areas in this chapter that are going to be like that. It looks like you can go there, but they're just invisible walls. I think they did that just to make the game seem bigger than it actually is. There'll be another bat here. Make sure to kill this bat before we grab the will. We're going to be right next to a shrine here too, so you'd feel free to use magic if you wanted to take out some of those guys. This will open up Snow Hill Path. The first part of this is real linear. This chapter is the first part of the game, though, that becomes non-linear in a way, as you'll see. And then we'll get to a point where it does get kind of confusing, but I have developed this guide to make it easy as possible for you. So go ahead and rest there. Now we're going to do a few things at the shrine here. First off, we're going to craft the new armor set that we got. So we got some new stuff. All we're really worried about right now is the armor. We want to craft the new Orche armor. So the Orche battle robe. And we should have enough, maybe not. We might have to do a few things first to get it, but we want to see if we can grab everything here. We need, let's see here, we need about 1,000 will. Maybe we can buy that. Let's see here. Let's see. Can we sell something? Yeah, we got 3 gold. I doubt that's going to be enough. Probably not enough, but we got most of the armor. Orche, we need 2,400. So that'll be the next thing we buy. We're going to work up to that. While we're here, though, at this shrine, we're also going to go to Self-Advance, Reignite the Sparks, and we're going to go to Relics. So since we finished Chapter 2, we have a new relic we can turn on. We are going to turn on, for the moment, All Ears. Slightly extends invincibility duration of the first move of all varied combos. It's not a gigantic upgrade, but it's better than this, unless you're running a rock solid build. If you're running rock solid, you'll want to use Sound as Bell, and then if you're really good at dodging, temporarily increases attack after a perfect dodge. If that's your thing, but that is not my thing. Timing is not my thing. So go all ears if you're kind of like myself. And then also, if you have any points too, you might as well use those. Let's see here. We got well, we do. Honestly, at this point, you can kind of start building into what you want to do. The cool thing is you don't have to have both stances. You only have to really focus on one stance if you want. The reason I like the thrust stance as well is just to have a variety, but you can also start leveling up some other things too. We really don't need Cloud Step at the moment, so we can take those points out of there. And Pluck of Many we will need for this chapter a little bit, so we'll save points for that. We can always redistribute these. Go ahead and grab some martial arts points, I'm thinking. I think that might be the best way to go about some of this. Those will be helpful down the road here. And then also, too, we are going to travel right now back to the Blackwind Mountain and the Marsh of the White Mist. So Chapter 1, Marsh of the White Mist, we're going to go upgrade our flask. We were meant to upgrade our flask last episode before we bought the Wind Sage, but we completely forgot about that. So go ahead and do that. And you'll notice too, you know, it's always good to go back to old shrines too, and old NPCs and new chapters, just in case they sell new stuff. In my Let's Play, I found they were selling new stuff all the time, especially as you get halfway through the game and whatnot. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to... What the heck am I locked onto there? That was weird. Anyway, though, I was meant to do Cloud Step, just to be able to run down here faster. And go ahead and upgrade your flask. And let's see here, store. So he's going to sell the Jade Lotus Gourd. This is going to be good for like later on using duplicates. This will help them a lot. It's not needed by any means. He does have an Awakened Wine Worm that you could buy here too, which is nice. And he has another vine. So keep those in mind. And the shock resistance too. Using the gourd mildly increases shock resistance for a short duration. All this stuff is going to be very helpful. So that's why I said we need a lot of will. So try not to run by too many enemies. There's going to be a lot of enemies in this chapter just overall that you're just going to want to run by. But in all honesty, it's probably best to kill most things just so you have enough will to buy this new stuff. This is going to make your life so much easier. Alright, we're going to travel... Do I have the right armor on? Let me see here. Yeah, I do. Okay. Just kind of looked different for some reason. Travel. Back to Frostcloud Path. Back to Chapter 3. Back to that shrine we were just at in Chapter 3. Alright. Just make sure I have this on. I got the Orate, Orcher Battle Robe, Orcher, and we still got the bronze. So we'll have to buy those bronze once we have enough. You can craft a new staff at the moment, but don't do it. We don't need to use that staff. We're just going to keep using the Cloud Pattern Stone Staff till we can get the Lightning Staff. So just proceed on. There's going to be a cutscene that plays out here. Just, you know, go ahead and watch it, obviously, if this is your first playthrough. This is not a boss by any means. This is just enemy that just take out real quick. These are enemies you're going to be fighting a lot here in this area. So get used to them, because you're going to be killing a lot of those dudes. They actually slash at you two times once they're dead, so if you don't get away, that'll happen to you. That just happened there to me. And not all of these are enemies. Some of these are just will things. So if you hit these, they're just going to give you will. Not a huge amount, but little bits here and there. There's going to be some will back here we're going to want to grab. Very, very easy enemies to take out. They just, you know, they're the new grunt, basically. No, this just wraps around. There's nothing else over here besides another dude. Yeah, this is just the same path. We just went around in a circle. Then just go up the hill here. There's gonna be one dude here on the right. My stamina's down. We need to get our stamina higher. Stamina is a very, very important thing to focus on in this game. I mean, it is in, you know, all Souls games, but it really is in this game. Just because, you know, in Sekiro, this game might remind you of Sekiro, but in Sekiro you don't have a stamina meter. That was one of the really amazing things about Sekiro. This game, however, you do need to level stamina. So this is going to be a really quick boss, Masquerade. You're going to be fighting this guy 3 times in this chapter. The 3rd time will be the hardest. The second time is not too bad. You're going to open up. You're just going to do some mobilize. You don't have to kill him here. You just have to get his health low. Oh man, that was sucky. Oh man. You just have to do a bunch of damage to him. And don't get stuck on the rock like I just did. It really sucks that we messed up the Wandering Whip there at the beginning. Whoa, what the heck was that? And he's gonna run too before you kill him even, so you can't kill him here. Oh, I guess you... Huh. Well, in my walkthrough prep, you, kind of interesting. The walkthrough prep, you got him down to 1/4 of a health and then he ran away. Okay. I guess if you stay on top of him, you can actually drive his health all the way low. I didn't kill him, though. As you heard him laugh there, he's still alive. He's just in a different area. Like I said, you're going to fight him a total of 3 times. Gonna be a bat up here. Take him out. We're going to need to get that stamina higher. Also, too, in this game, when you run upstairs, you might notice you run pretty slow. It's best to jump upstairs for speed. So we're going to run into this little temple here. There's going to be a few things we want to get in here, obviously. But for the most part, we can run through majority of it. This is going to be one of the newer enemies that you're going to meet here. Go ahead and freeze him. I was waiting for that bat to drop down, and he didn't want to drop down there. If you get close enough, that bat will drop down first, where you can take him out before you take the more elite enemy out. These things can be annoying. They're a grunt, but they can be annoying because they can fly. So just be careful of that. Be some will. And that is it there. Now we just want to come back the same way we came. We're going to go up these stairs then to the right. Now this is kind of sketchy area up here. There's going to be a pretty heavy dude up here that's going to have a lot of HP. And if you can, try to fight him without having the other enemies see. So yeah, kill the other enemies first. Thought I dodged that. Apparently I didn't. There's going to be one more of those dudes right there. So the point is to try to take these guys out first before taking the big dude out. I'm going to try to... And let's do that. Again, we're just soaking up damage right now. Let him hit us. And that's pretty good. We'll just smash him a couple times. And take him out. However you want to. You can take him out like that, or just battle him normal. I was getting running low on mana though, so we're almost at another shrine, so don't worry too much. There is going to be a little mini boss down there you can fight. We're not gonna. A lot of those guys come alive, and then you have to fight the dude in the middle. So if you wanted to fight him and get that spirit, and you're collecting spirits, you'll want to do that for that achievement. But otherwise, you really don't need to do that. We're gonna run over here. It's gonna be a bat that drops down right there. You ready for him? And then go ahead and grab that chest. And there's going to be a couple of plants here you can grab, and then we're going to activate a cutscene here. Will take us to the next shrine. Plant right there. I don't think there was any plant over here. Yeah, kind of just an empty area. So after you get everything you want here in this area, which is surprisingly there's not that much. A couple of plants. I think there's another plant. Let's see, where's that other plant at? It's over there by this thing. Right here. That looks like you can go in there. You can't. It's one of those areas that look like you can, but you can't. And then we're going to walk across this bridge, and a cutscene is going to play, and we're going to get turned into a bat, and we're going to fly to the next shrine.
Faith and devotion, quite the notion. Yet how... Fly!
And this you can't skip either. You have to just do this. Kind of cool though, because it shows you the level that you're going to be traversing here. But don't let this overwhelm you though, guys. This is, while it is the biggest area in the game, the biggest chapter, it's for the most part, pretty straightforward. I'll get you through this in the easiest way as possible. Also, too, you might notice this chapter, if you don't have the best rig, will kind of make your computer chug at times, so you might have to turn down some of the settings. I noticed in my Let's Play that was happening, so I had to turn down a few settings there because I was getting down to like 52 FPS.
Therein lies the thing you seek.
There has been some patches, though, that have fixed quite a bit of stuff, though, so I'm actually running this on higher quality than I was during the Let's Play, so they have fixed a few things. Go ahead and grab the shrine, though. Go ahead and rest. And let's see if we can craft that armor yet. Alright, now we can craft it. Alright, so now we're using the Orche battle set. For the headpiece, it doesn't really matter. You can kind of choose what you want here. So that's not what I wanted to do. There's no Orche battle headpiece. If you wanted to use some of the other ones, you could. The snout mask is cool, like I said. Just remember that if you don't use your gourd, your attack power will go down. So it's kind of a good one. We might actually put that on for this battle. This battle, it might actually help. For a short duration after using the gourd, yeah. Let's put that on for this fight. We're going to be fighting a dragon here. Not right now off the bat. We're going to actually go to the left here first. A few things here before we fight the dragon. We're going to fight a few enemies here. Get a few things. Over here there's going to be a chest. Going to be a couple enemies guarding that. A lot of this is just stuff to break her will, though, so. See, and also got a Mani bead from that. So that's another thing I wanted to mention too. You know, Curios, you don't always get Curios from these things, but some enemies drop Curios, so it's always a good thing to kill enemies just for a chance to. In a chilled state, moderately increased critical hit chance. It's not bad, considering we're in this place, so that's not terrible. Oh wow, there's a lot of them here. Oh yeah. Luckily, these things are just jokes of an enemy, though, so even with a lot of them, you're not going to be having any problems here. I like how they all did the same exact move there. Alright, I think that's everything there. There might be a plant. Yeah, there's a plant back here. No, nope, that's not a plant. I thought it was a plant. That's a plant. And that's going to be a mimic. Yep, that's what I thought. I knew there was one back here somewhere. I couldn't remember exactly where it was, but I knew it was back here. Alright, kill that mimic if you want. If not, it's not a big deal. Some mimics will actually be mini-bosses too. You're going to find a couple of those in this chapter. One actually gives you a pretty sweet spirit summon, which will allow you to summon your own mimic. Not as cool as Elden Ring, obviously. You just get a plant mimic, and it's there for a short time. But it is kind of neat. I used it a little bit in the Let's Play, and it's kind of fun. Once we kill the dragon here, there's going to be an awesome little upgrade we're going to run out onto the lake to get when we come back here. We have to do a few things before coming back here, but we'll get that later on. And just a couple more enemies here to kill. Thrust stance works really well, I think, with these guys, in my opinion. You can just zoom. Well, I was out of stamina, but you guys know it's. You do some attacks and you jump back and you get a big attack off. Alright, I think there's one more plant over here. Thought there was. Huh. Alright, never mind. Alright, go ahead and rest the shrine and then we're going to fight the dragon. The dragon fight is not too bad. He does have some crazy hits that can do a lot of damage on you, so be careful of that. It's kind of a really bad fight in my opinion. The hitboxes in this fight really suck. You're going to be locked onto his face a lot of times, and it's going to be one of those fights that just feel kind of misgrooved. Just go back and rest at the shrine. I can't remember exactly where the shrine is. The transformation that you use here really doesn't matter too much. I'm going to use Azure Dust. It seems to work pretty well. I used it in the prep, and it took this guy out pretty easily. You could also use some medications too to help you if you're struggling here, but I think we got this. Wind Tamer will be really good here too, as well. The Wind Tamer will knock him out and stun him for a bit, so you can get more attacks off. It looks cool though. The dragon is a neat looking dragon. It's just kind of sucks. It's just a sucking fight, just because the hitboxes. Not that it's a hard boss or anything. Just because the hitboxes are a very annoying thing here. Yeah, see, that's the one grab attack you gotta watch out for. It's kind of hard to know when to dodge there because it kind of makes your frame rate go slower there. And it's, see, I can't even get a lock on either to him, so it's kind of like... See, the hitboxes are just bad. Like, I'm locked onto his face right now, and I can't even see his face. Just not a fun boss to fight. Which sucks, because it's a cool looking boss. They did a really good job with the way the dragon looks. See, every attack you do is kind of just going to whiff. There will be a part where he settles down a bit to get more attacks in. It's just a very dumb fight. And even, like, Immobilize just doesn't do shit here. See, almost like half my attacks whiffed because of the hitboxes for this boss. Yeah, I already have no shrine. No, yeah, we're probably gonna die here. But at least you guys get to see here what we're gonna be fighting. Let's try a transformation, see if we can get some attacks in here. So now, yeah, now after I transform, then he stays still. Isn't that kind of funny how that works? That was the grab attack too, by the way, when he roars like that. There we go. See, that's even the hitboxes with this thing suck. Yeah, we're gonna die here. Yeah, this is not ideal. But I'll show you here what this thing can do. So the wind tamer, that thing was gonna crash, I guess. I should have saved the wind tamer. There's no way I'll hit him, but it's... See, I can't even attack him when he's stunned like that, because Immobilize just is not very good there. I'm gonna try to get the Wandering Wood off here so that I can smash him. If I don't die from this. For this attack, you'll just want to run. Kind of run around him in a circle. That's good they showed us this before we died, though. See if I can get this off. Yeah, that actually might stagger him. There's only one phase to this fight, too, so... If I had some Immobilize, that'd be nice right now. Nope, masks. It's kind of a bummer because we might. Away. It's gonna do that. Oh, this is bad. If we had some magic, this would be great. Ah, there's a second attack there for that. But yeah, you got to see like all the moveset there though, so that was good that we got to die and see that. I am going to change my transformation spell though. I believe that the Red Tides is going to be a better bet for this fight. Alright, it's always best to die anyway to that thing. That way you can actually see the whole moveset. We're going to use... I think Red Tides for this instead of Azure Dust. I think that'll be the best bet here. Let's see here. Let's reset the spells. Let's put on Red Tides. And now since you guys saw, you know, the movesets, this will be a lot easier for you. Because you know what you're going up against. You're gonna notice too how that building has gone too out here. Kind of an interesting thing. Alright, this time we gotta try to not get by those grab attacks. This one's coming. Dodge. So as there's a little window there when you can dodge. Dodge to the side. Watch the tail whip. I cannot get that tail whip dodge down for some reason. Is he gonna do this already? There's no way. He doesn't usually do this till halfway. I don't know how I missed that, but somehow the hitboxes allowed that to happen. We're gonna wait to use the Wind Tamer till we get him down to a little bit more health. Probably like a quarter of the health left, we'll use a Wind Tamer. Save and mobilize too if you can. I'm gonna go transformation spell though. This is perfect. So he's going to get stunned here, and we can also use the Wind Tamer if we want to get another stun. That's going to give us our last stun, and we just finish him off. Not too bad of a fight, just an annoying fight more than a bad fight. Just the fact that the hitboxes, I wish they'd fix the hitboxes, or just give us a better camera or better lock on or something there. So once we beat the dragon, that's going to take us into the Paldoa realm. I think it's pronounced Paldoa, Palgoa realm with a G.
You have chosen your way. This time, there will be no easy way out.
And this will kind of remind you, if you've played Dark Souls 1, this will kind of remind you of the jail from Dark Souls 1. We're going to get abducted and put into a jail. We have to escape the jail. And honestly, this realm sucks until you kill the boss at the top. Once you kill the boss at the top, then you can go through this realm and you can do all the stuff without being having a debuff put on you. As you'll see here, you'll have a debuff. I don't think there was anything in the cage itself, just besides some things you can grab for Will. This will be a side quest for later on. Actually, we're going to grab that Will back there. Yes, 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 I see you, Bat. I don't think that's a mimic, so it should be alright. Yeah. We're gonna have a shrine up here too real quick, so... And you'll get to see the debuff. So this debuff actually takes away your health, but adds attack power. So you become stronger, but you lose health though, so just remember that. Just use Cloud Step to get to the shrine though. And we'll explore this place a little bit more later on and get things we need out of here, but for now, we're just going to get out of this area. So kind of just follow my path. We're just going to run to the end of this. There's a lot of stuff to pick up in here, but it's so much easier once everything main is dead, though. So here, you're going to want to run outside, run right out here. We're going to use Cloud Step again to go by these guys. I don't want to go into this one right here. Okay. And we'll just get knocked off, I guess. I didn't even know you could fall off there, to be honest. Alright, anyway though, we'll back to the shrine. We're just going to run through here. At least we got the debuff off us. With that debuff on, it's really hard to see too, because it makes your screen go all kind of crazies. You're less likely to get the debuff too if you're running in the inside of these cells, because the enemies, you know, they can't see us, so... Well, the enemy is on the outside, can't see us. So whenever you can run inside the jail cells, make sure and take that chance to do that. Right here, there's going to be stairs. There'll be guys shooting arrows at you too. You just use your spinning staff to mitigate the damage. Run out here. And I don't think... Yeah. Oh, there's not. We're going to run back the way we came then. Since we're upstairs now, we're going to run back this way. I'm going to use Cloud Step to move a little faster. Then run on this. Yeah, if you're not in Cloud Step, you're going to get shot by arrows, so just be ready for that. I would like to pick up a few more points here before fighting this next boss, so I'm going to fight a few things here. See if we can get a level. This next boss, we need a few different points to take on this guy. We got to be able to use a few different things. And apparently we got debuffed somehow from being in a jail cell. I don't know how that worked, actually. But just keep moving your way through. There's going to be a staircase then on your right we're going to want to take up. You'll notice our health bar shrank. That's part of that debuff. Raises our attack power, though, at the same time. So... And just make your way to the shrine. You're going to be led here, guided to the shrine here. Alright, go ahead and rest. You're going to notice too when you rest, you're going to get thrown out of that because of the debuff around you. Alright, we got 2 sparks to use. And it doesn't really matter for this fight that's coming up here. So we're going to be fighting a boss right now. In the walkthrough prep, I used thrust stance, and it worked really well. But I'm thinking maybe smash stance might be the best bet for this fight. Cloud Step might be handy to have for this fight too. Well, it's not that bad of a fight. So what we're going to be fighting is a kind of like a robot, a robot that I don't know how to. Not really a robot. Let me show you here. It's hard to even explain what we're going to be fighting. We're just going to run down here and we're going to drop down right here. That's the thing we're going to be fighting, kind of like a statue. This guy has no emotion. He doesn't move. He doesn't. Yeah, he moves, but he doesn't like move with his hands and stuff. He's going to be using magic to take you out. It's kind of an annoying fight, to be honest, but he's not too hard though. So, let's see if we can do this first try. So when these shoot out, they're going to be sets of 3. Good start. The Wind Tamer does nothing here for this fight, so don't even worry about using the Wind Tamer. He's going to vanish to different sides of the room. Remember, it's always 3 sets. Actually, it's 4 that time. So it starts out being 3, and then it becomes 4. That's good, we got that attack off. Here we're going to use Cloud Step. We're going to kind of just wait for him to do this. As you see, he's way up there, so we can't really attack him right now, except with our... If you wanted to transform here too, it's not a bad place to transform. Man, that's a bummer. There's only one phase to this fight though, so... So I'm gonna save Cloud Step here. For this attack, we're just going to kind of stand off to the side. This is just a really weird attack. You don't have to worry too much here. kind of wait till he's done here. That's what you have to worry about, though. Those strikes that he shoots off to the side, just dodge to the side there on those. That's unfortunate. Get stamina back. And yeah, it's a very easy boss. It's not much to it. Just gotta be careful there. If you are struggling there, just upgrade Cloud Step, and that'll help you a lot. And then just teleport back to the shrine. We'll use Cloud Step just before we get there. How about that? Well, this time it's easier to see, too, because we don't have the debuff on us, so that's good. Those creatures, they, okay, right here we want to use Cloud Step. Then run. Run. He didn't even see us. Nice. Alright. And now over here, there's going to be quite a bit of will to pick up over here, so we are going to go down this path. So there's going to be a lot of will. This is actually going to be the way to proceed. Let's just go. Let's proceed. We can always come back for the will. We can always come back for the will. Oh shit, don't fall off here. I'm gonna run by this one. We're actually just gonna book it out of here. Yeah, we'll pick up this. Why not? We're almost out. Might as well grab the rest of that. Give me one archer over here. He's gonna get stuck there, I guess. And just take your time here. There's gonna be nothing else shooting you. Just take your time. Gonna be one dude at the end here, though. Be careful of that. And there's gonna be a shrine. And then we're gonna be fighting Captain Wisevoice, which... this boss kind of sucks. This boss, you have to break his leg, and you can only do big damage to him once his leg is broken. But we do have a way to do this, though. I'm just hoping that we have enough points to do this, because if we don't, this is going to kind of suck. First off, I want to use the smash stance, so pull every point out of your thrust stance. We don't need thrust stance. We only need to have 4 points in this. So have enough to have 4 points in... let's see here, we need to use 3 more points there. Let's see here. Heavy attacks that cost focus point deal additional damage based on their remaining health. That might be a good one to have. Even though we do need those points, though, so maybe, well, 19 and 20. Each talent level increases health recovery, increases charging speed. That might be kind of nice. Alright, and then we're going to want to upgrade Luck of Many with as many points as we can. And foundation, we're going to take off a few of these because we don't need these at the moment. We're going to put those into Pluck of Many. Let's see here. We want the additional duplicates. Each talent level grants additional duplicate at the cost of considerable amount of mana. Damage dealt. We want the damage dealt. Let me see if there's anything else we need here. Go ahead and take those off. That's okay, I guess. And we don't really need that for this fight, though. So let's put that in something better. We do need Cloud Step leveled up here, too, a little bit. Pull this off the way we're supposed to. We don't need to mobilize at the moment. Let's put that in there. Because we need to be able to use one charge attack with the Cloud Step. That's how we're going to actually open up this fight. Okay, I think that's right. We're going to try that. Alright, let's, I'm going to show you how this is going to go. We might actually have to die first, though, to be able to do this and pull this off. Can't remember if there's a cutscene here or not. Oop, come on, man. I don't know. I don't remember if there's a cutscene on this one or not. Yeah, there is. Okay, so we're going to actually die first so we can pull this off properly. I'm going to show you the boss, though, and what we have to do. So the point of this boss is we have to break this dude's leg. And once we break this guy's leg, he's going to fall down. So you do enough damage to his leg, and then he's just going to fall down. So you have to do quite a bit of damage, though, which sucks. And we do want to get hit by that attack, because that'll raise our attack power, just like it did before. Okay, so when he breaks, we're going to put out Pluck of Money. Going to chug our gourd. And we're going to get it in up to 4 points. And then we're going to do a heavy attack. That's going to be a lot of damage. And we might get hit here and die. This might actually kill us. But at least you guys got to see what we're going to be doing there. I do want to show you one more attack, though, before we die here, probably. If he does it. He might not do it. The Wind Tamer really doesn't do anything in this fight, either. So this part is the one I wanted to show you. So this part you cannot fight, you can't attack him anymore. Stand right underneath him for the moment. Make sure your health is topped up. And then when those start to summon, we're going to run around. We're going to do this until the floor starts to turn into a bunch of blocks. And it's going to turn red. When it turns red, we jump. We have to wait till it turns red to do it. So it's going to turn into these blocks, and it's going to turn red and jump. And if you do it right, you won't get hit. It's very, very difficult to time, though. As you see, you have to do quite a bit of damage to even break his stance. I'll try to break it one more time here. Because we did bust it here, so we might be able to pull this off. See, we didn't quite get enough, and the reason why is because we didn't get to open up the fight the way we needed to. See, the Wind Tamer does nothing here. It just stuns him a bit. That's it. It doesn't actually stagger him. If the Wind Tamer would stagger him in this fight, it would be awesome. Oh, wow. I actually didn't think I got hit there, but... We're going to transform. We're going to try to take him out. Oh, I guess we got him first try. Alright. So that's the strat. If you don't get him the first try like I did, you can use Cloud Step and run in right on the boss, run in the beginning, and you can use a heavy attack to stagger him right off the bat with Cloud Step to get a bonus stagger. And then once you do that, you're going to get the easy stagger next, you're going to throw out Pluck of Many, and you're going to wreck him and basically kill him there. And don't forget about your transformation, because your transformation can melt too. So, yeah, that actually went really, really well. It's kind of funny. I was like, I don't even think we were going to try to kill him the first time, but alright, first try, let's go. I died a lot to that due to my Let's Play. Took me forever to figure out how to take him out. Alright. And once that's done, let's go rest back at the shrine. Is it this way? It is this way, yes. Or no, wait, that's where we left. Let's go back to the shrine that we were at before. I guess we could just teleport, right? Yeah. Save a little bit of time. Alright. Let's see here if we have any... Let's redistribute our points back first, so we can put them back where they need to be. Alright, let's pull out of Pluck of Many for now. We don't need it. And put out Cloud Step. We don't need that either. And let's put back into the Thrust Stance, because it's nice to have that. Just those points. And then also, we definitely want this activated again. That's going to be good. We have 11 points left. Let's put those into... a little bit into stamina. The rest into martial arts, I'm thinking. This is not needed. A light finisher can still be performed. It's... honestly, it's not that big of a deal to have that. Grant significant damage reduction during light attack finisher. Yes, we definitely want that. So we have 2 more points we can use. Let's just put it in defense, because we're going to want to buff defense eventually. What the heck. We'll just throw it in stamina for now. We can always move these around. Alright. And we still don't have quite enough to craft the Kang-Jin staff. We need 1 more refined iron sand, and then we need... yeah, okay. So, we'll get that eventually. That will be the next staff we do use. It'll have lightning damage, which is pretty sweet. But let's wrap up there. We're at about an hour. I think that's going to be a good part here to do that. And next episode, we will continue on with Chapter 3. Stay tuned, guys. Much more coming soon.